weird. And oh, Jax? Are you kidding? Okay, Jax versus Aurelia. What do you think?
Honestly, I think just because they're quite wild.
Yeah, really, really important. And we need to see what impact it has, because as it stands, Counter-Strike from Odo comes down. Really good trade. Leap Strike into that Empower. Ooh. And there we go. Oh, goodbye. Finn just got blown up.
Holy moly.
Back for more.
He's sitting on a ward though, so he's going to waste a bit of time. Finn is just going to keep the freeze and wait for Pantheon. But 2v2, I think Schalke is going to win pretty hard. Very easily.
Good stun from Finn. There goes the engage. Schalke already with the advantage. Flash forward, flash away from Finn. Oh. Finn manages to get the kill into Gilius. Now Odo 1, mate. And
honestly, I think...
Yeah, it's tough, isn't it?
I have to say Schalke no fear, because of how easy it is for them to itemize armor. Corki is the solo magic damage here, but Ninja Tab is just too much value against this team. Oh, fight.
Yeah, it absolutely is the case. Bullet time comes down. The Unbreakable does a lot to block it. Rift Herald still for the taking. Will finally get secured there by Schalke. Inspired goes down as the Moonlight Vigil doesn't do enough. The Abadagi escapes with his life. And Dreams will sacrifice himself. That was a very big team fight while that's going on. Odo, flash. One more auto. Hit him with the fishing rod! And he does. Odo.
So that's why the fight looked very awkward there for Schalke. It's all about making sure that you keep...
But we feel like they're a little scarier. And this might be balanced out as Inspired jumps in, instantly flashes to the side. Bullet time comes up. It is unblockable. Spider Nautilus, Dreams pulls himself to safety, and it is Larson that picks up the kill. He's 2-0. Hans Summer is a 30 CS advantage, 3 kills.
Yeah, the key thing there is that Schalke, we spoke about the Rift Herald before. When you have the Rift, having a map-divided state is always going to be better for you because you have more tempo. The Rift Herald kind of ravages turrets.
To that point.
Honestly, they should be happy that there's no Spirit of Sodium. We have a dive going on, should be easy, but the TP's coming in.
Oh my word. Well, the thing is, Finn had a fantastic stun. That floor.
Wild to think of it. We were predicting this always on the analyst desk and on the cast. Like, oh, Schalke can play spoiler, and everything kind of lines up perfectly for this game. Rogue needs to put everything on the line. They need to think of something clever in order to figure out this puzzle of the game. But right now, definitely Schalke look poised to win this out because they have 2 breaks advantage. Jax is scaling, Aze is also super happy, and their composition has such an easy time itemizing. The only kind of plus go down and manage the wave well, and I think Rogue kind of 2v2'd in a really, really long way. I think that's Finn's excuse. Top lane excuses.
Yeah, there's the Sejuani again. Flawless duet, and Finn is just looking for the farm. Vanguard's Edge will buy a few seconds, and that's pretty good mechanics, but you can't outrun the CC chain.
Everything starts here today. That 4th place position, getting some warm-up for the best of 5s is going to matter so much for this Rogue lineup, because the last time, I just remember that Corki package flying straight into the fountain. Those things maybe can get prevented if you play a couple of more best of 5s.
It's so true. I had forgotten about that until you just mentioned it, but look at this. Schalke get another. Inax has already picked up the kill. Odo Omnes chasing. Blade of the Rune King is completed. Gilius is sitting on the Warmog's armor, by the way. 2 more kills to Schalke. 2,000 gold in the lead. There's a Baron available for them. And Schalke, they turn and they look like they're going to burn this one.
This is going to be super, super quick. Blade Rune King Jax has been buffed as well, applying Sejuani E super, super fast. Inspired needs to look for a steal. That's the only hope here. He has a flash, he has the ultimate to get in the pit, but he's 1 level disadvantage.
Yeah, he really is. The dredge line is going to connect onto Larson, and that's a flash from Odo. Style points using the Counter-Strike to headshot Larson's Corki. Once again, its backup stays within the Vanguard's edge. Odo Omne has just styled on Rogue with the help of Gilius. Baron is secured.
Forever.
Yeah, it really is. There we go. Glacial Prison comes down. Hans Summer flashes for his life, manages to get 1 auto off before he's taken down. Teleport comes out from Larson. He immediately Valkyries away. Killing spree now for Inax, who's 3-0-3 by the way. Snuck his way up and pushes into the base. I think if Rogue lose this game, there'll be no tiebreakers at the end of the day. Rogue will be locked into 6th place. And then that battle for 4th between Mad and Misfits gets real spicy. But we've got to see what Schalke can do to finish this one out.
Honestly, I'm trying to think of ways of Rogue coming back, but it's just impossible. I need some LSD for that, man. Need some heavy hallucinations for that. It's just not going to happen. Schalke are going to close this game very, very easily.
Schalke are seeing the rainbow right now. It was...
No, unless they tell us, I guess, in an interview.
I'm sure Oduwamne will say something. He's very outspoken on many topics, and he's going to be outspoken about this one. Just want to remind you, Mr. Mebney, that about 30 minutes ago, I told you that Oduwamne's Jax had a 100% win rate, 1 game in the LEC, 3 games in Challenger. He's about to make that 2 games in the LEC as he's pushing into the inhibitor.
Holy. So free, so free. It was just the best pick. It was a genius pick, really a blind pick. So cocky from Finn. And then the Sejuani Jax synergy and just how the Counter-Strike works now with 40% CDR. It's just absolutely wild. Just take the 4v5. I mean, 2v4 right now. I think they can do it. Yeah. They can do it.
I think they
Show
can.
Off a bit.
No ultimate on Gilius, though. No ultimate. That could be the thing. But what's going to be interesting to think about is...
these last weeks and the last games have looked so rough as Abadaga gets caught. Ooh, gets interrupted. You know, thinking about that 5v5 matchup, Misfits and Rogue both have looked like completely different teams these last weeks. So they have a lot of things to figure out so fast. Inax?
Yeah, Inax is going to be in some trouble here. The exhaust has done a lot of work. That exhaust saved his life. Good shout from Inax. And this will be able to be another kill. It's a double 504. Summon a spell choice, ladies and gentlemen, helping you out. Odo, Blade of the Rune King. Shoot that little bullet. He's going to chase down. Flash, Counter-Strike. Got one. Going to keep chasing for another. I think Oduwamne has been playing a lot of Animal Crossing. He's spoken to Tom Nook. He's broken all the fishing rods, and he's using the golden rod to fish all the sharks out of the ocean. Rogue are likely going to be taken out here. I mean, 26 minutes in, and Odo, 807. This is the definition of showing off.
As it's always with these matchups, you know, Jax Irelia, it just snowballs into something so huge when you get an advantage. We predicted it, and Oduwamne is huge.
Well, there we go. The Nexus turret is now being focused on. Oduwamne uses the stopwatch. He manages to get out. Yes, save that perfect KDA. Become the KDA player I always wanted you to be. 8-0-7. Nexus turret will go down. This is to kill the KDA. Oduwamne stays alive for a few seconds. The spear in the butt takes him down. That is inspired, sending a message for all of Rogue. Sending a message that you may not take our top of the bracket spot. Oh, I messed that up. You will take our top of the bracket, but we will take your unkillable game. There's a few sacrificial kills on the back here as Relka don't really care all too much. They've gone hunting. The Sundisk is put up. I think the Winions may be able to finish this one as the Sand Soldiers over the wall are doing a lot of work. 26 kills, 27 minutes. And now the Nexus turret will just about be taken down. Finn and Inspired, well, the help of Larson will try to do something, but it's not going to be enough. Schalke force Rogue to take 6th place in the regular season.
Wow. Just wow. Rogue, we were talking about how easy their path was to claiming that 4th place position, facing SK and then Schalke. Schalke looking like the more difficult opponent, losing to SK, coming into today. I wouldn't have imagined the state we're currently in because Rogue seem to have such a good track record against the teams below them. But then on the other side of the spectrum, Schalke no fear with this performance, understanding that 2v2 on top side, Jax and Sejuani playing it out very, very beautifully, getting a lead on Jax, and then Oduwamne just snowballing away with all of that experience he has. It was very well done. I think it's crazy to think that Gilius just comes in. Oduwamne and Gilius probably don't have that much synergy at all, and they kind of just executed way better than Rogue could ever do today.
And it's unbelievable. I feel like Rogue, we've had drafting questions of them a few times this split, and that blind pick Irelia got absolutely destroyed. So we'll get to talk a little bit more about Rogue later today. They have taken 6th place. And for your players of the game, head over to @LEC on Twitter. And your suggestions are Oduwamne, Gilius, and Inax. It's a 2-horse race. Pick either Odo or Gilius, I've told you. We'll be right back with another game.
I made it to the finals in my rookie years, and I kind of took it for granted. Making it to a finals is really important for me.
Going now with the flank TP, flash away from B-Boy, but Afari chases him down with a slice of dice, and that's 2.
The
going for the base race, Vedius. Can they do it? Mad so quick on it. They're pulling the trigger. Already the first Nexus Tower's down. Oh, Schalke, not again!
I don't think we're favored against neither Fnatic or Origin, but I think we still have a chance to win against them, especially if they don't